The solar system, our shared home, is a planetary system with the Sun at its center and other celestial bodies orbiting around it. As of now, scientists have yet to determine the exact boundary of the solar system. However, it is very likely that this is only the outermost layer of the Oort cloud, a hypothetical cloud believed to surround the solar system. It has a radius of approximately 100,000 astronomical units, equivalent to about 1.58 light-years. This is a space so vast it exceeds the human capacity for imagination. However, when compared to galaxies or star clusters, our solar system is but a tiny grain of sand in the vast universe. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond our solar system in the vast universe? Curious and want to explore this topic? Then today, wishing you all moments of truly relaxing downtime and a wonderful evening. Let's go explore together. If the Sun is taken as the center of the solar system, then its radius would be the outer edge of the hypothetical Oort cloud. Approximately 1.58 light-years from the Sun, equivalent to 15 trillion kilometers, could there be something mysterious out in that void? First, if you had the chance to look outside the solar system, you would see a collection of 131 confirmed objects, within a range of approximately 20 light-years from the Sun. Among them, 22 objects are bright enough to be visible from Earth with the naked eye. To observe it, you need to use a telescope. According to scientists, among the 131 known objects, they form 94 different star systems. Among these, there are 80 red dwarfs, 23 main sequence stars, 6 white dwarfs, 21 brown dwarfs, and one object near a brown dwarf that is highly likely to be a rogue planet. This means that nearly all of these 131 objects lie within 20 light-years of the Sun. They are all stars or stellar remnants. Among these, the closest star system to Earth is Alpha Centauri, with the star Proxima Centauri being its closest component, located approximately 4.2 light-years from Earth. In the night sky, the brightest object visible from Earth is the star Sirius. This star is located approximately 8.6 light-years away from us. This is a 3D map simulating the stars closest to Earth, with the Sun marked at the central position. The stars near Earth can be visually observed through a 3D model. And here is another video simulating a region of space around the Sun, confined within a cube approximately 24.1 light-years across. You can observe many famous stars such as Sirius, Proxima Centauri, or Alpha Centauri. The colors of stars, such as blue, red, purple, and yellow, represent their distinct characteristics and types. Of the 131 stars within a 20 light-year radius, there is one that is truly extraordinary. That is Barnard's star, a red dwarf located in the distant background of Ophiuchus, approximately 6 light-years from Earth. Interestingly, this star is hurtling toward the solar system at a speed of approximately 110 kilometers per second, equivalent to nearly 400,000 kilometers per hour. With this trajectory, within the next 10,000 years, it will pass the star Proxima Centauri to become the closest star to Earth. At that time, this star was only about 3.8 light-years from our Earth. Like all other red dwarfs, Mrs. Gnat's star has a relatively low surface temperature, only about 2,920 degrees Celsius. Therefore, this star only emits light with a brightness of about 0.4% that of the Sun. After 20 years of monitoring and observing a star, scientists have finally confirmed the existence of a planet orbiting it. And 3 other planets have not yet been confirmed because the signals received from them are still quite faint. Therefore, they hope that in a few thousand years, when that star comes closer to us, they will obtain verified evidence of the existence of 3 previously unconfirmed planets. Leaving the 24.1 light-year region behind, we will enter an area of space known as the Local Interstellar Cloud, LIC. This interstellar cloud has a diameter of approximately 30 light-years. Scientists have not yet determined whether this local interstellar cloud is part of a group of clouds in the neighboring region. This is a map of the interstellar cloud in our local region of space. It lies entirely within a region approximately 13 parsecs in diameter, equivalent to 32 light-years. As you can see, the light blue area inside represents the cloud, and this is precisely the location of our solar system. This observation indicates that our solar system is located at the edge of the local interstellar cloud, LIC. Scientists believe that, for approximately the last 10,000 years, our solar system has been moving inside a local interstellar cloud. And quite possibly, the solar system will leave the local cloud within the next 1,900 years. Outside the local interstellar cloud, LIC, lies a region of space known as the local bubble, or local cavity. It spans an area of space more than 300 light-years in diameter. This is a map of the local bubble, showing open star clusters and bright stars from an overhead perspective. Scientists believe that our solar system moved into the region known as the local bubble approximately 5 to 10 million years ago. The peculiarity is that this local bubble is not spherical, but appears flatter within the plane of the Milky Way, making its shape more elliptical. It can extend both above and below the plane of the Milky Way. Sometimes, it is likened to a giant hourglass. This is a simulated image of the local bubble along with the molecular clouds surrounding it. Studies indicate that local bubbles are very likely in contact with neighboring bubbles. Stepping out of the local region, we will gain a panoramic view of the Milky Way. Our solar system is located in the Orion Arm, one of the 4 main spiral arms that make up the Milky Way galaxy. The Orion Arm is a minor spiral arm, stretching approximately 20,000 light-years in length, and with a width of about 3,500 light-years. This diagram depicts the Milky Way with the solar system located at the center, showing its 4 main spiral arms. The Orion Arm is named after the constellation of Orion, also known as the Hunter, one of the most famous and recognizable constellations in the night sky. Our solar system orbits the center of the galaxy at a speed of approximately 230 kilometers per second, equivalent to 828,000 kilometers per hour. At this speed, the solar system takes approximately 240 million years to complete one full orbit around the galactic center. This period of time is known as a galactic year. Scientists say our solar system travels in a nearly circular orbit around the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Our position is approximately 26,600 light-years from the galactic center. The home of the supermassive black hole monster Sagittarius A*, which has a mass approximately 4.3 million times that of the Sun. As the solar system orbits the galactic center, the gravitational pull from nearby stars can perturb the orbits of objects in the Oort cloud, sending a large number of comets hurtling into the inner solar system and posing potential threats to Earth. Many believe that the collision with an asteroid 66 million years ago, the catastrophe that wiped out the dinosaurs on Earth, was very likely a consequence of these chaotic motions. Determining our own planet's position within the Milky Way is an incredibly difficult task when standing on Earth. However, with the continuous advancement of science and the application of advanced technologies, scientists have gradually been able to pinpoint our exact location within the Milky Way galaxy. At that moment, an astonishing truth was discovered. Earth is truly fortunate to be located within the local Orion spiral arm. Therefore, it rarely passes through other spiral branches. This very factor may have been a crucial element, contributing to the formation and advancement of life on Earth. Assuming the solar system were located in a different spiral arm, the phenomenon of crossing spiral arms would occur frequently. This would prevent the solar system from remaining as tranquil as we observe it today. However, there is no position that is truly absolutely safe. At the solar system's current location, scientists have observed that at regular, extended intervals, Earth is subjected to a mass extinction event. This is a statistical chart of the extinction events that Earth has experienced over the past 540 million years. On the chart, the horizontal axis, x-axis, represents the timeline, starting from 540 million years ago and moving forward, from left to right. The vertical axis represents the percentage of species that have gone extinct. The chart shows 5 mass extinction events, most of which were caused by natural and cyclical processes. Some scientists believe that the solar system's position in the galaxy may very well be the cause of major extinction events on Earth. At regular intervals, our solar system passes through a turbulent region of space, making life on Earth more vulnerable to negative impacts. And what about you? What are your thoughts on this issue? Please share your opinion in the comments section below. UFO, unidentified flying object, means unidentified flying object. Simply put, it refers to any phenomenon in the sky, underwater, or across environments that humans cannot immediately identify. These phenomena are initially referred to as GFO. After investigation, the majority of GFO phenomena are typically explained by natural causes, human-made technology, hallucinations, or hoaxes. However, a small number of cases still cannot be definitively identified. But UFO researchers dismiss those conventional explanations, considering them merely superficial thinking. GFO is likely a product created by extraterrestrial intelligence, and the unidentified anomalous phenomenon gap is essentially alien visitations. There is a valid reason for GFO enthusiasts to make such a claim. In many instances, humans have documented inexplicable anomalous phenomena, such as the U.S. Navy's encounters with UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena. They appeared out of nowhere, raced away at breakneck speed, and vanished without a trace. That means they are unlike any artificial vehicle. Now, let's consider a specific case that has just occurred recently, an incident that has once again stirred public opinion. On November 10, 2024, the UK's Daily Mail reported, "A fleet of UFOs has been continuously and frequently recorded over Area 51 and numerous other US military bases for many months, ever since the mothership observation station ceased operations." The article features a 4-minute video, compiled from 5 different videos recorded by witnesses in Las Vegas. The first video was recorded in November 2023, showing a flock of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, moving across the sky. They emitted red and white light, flashing strangely as they flew. The second video was recorded on May 6, 2024. This time, there was only a single streak of white or green light, continuously moving before it vanished. Then, a red object, which looked like a mothership, appeared for a few seconds before mysteriously vanishing. The third video, recorded on April 10, 2024, shows a large amount of GFO reappearing, perfectly matching the phenomenon documented in the first video. In September 2022, an unidentified flying object, UFO, with a spherical shape was observed in the fourth video. The object shone as brilliantly as the moon, yet it was clearly not the sun or the moon, as it appeared above the buildings. The fifth video, shot from a long distance, captured the image of a mysteriously flickering light sphere on November 15, 2023. I live about 7 miles from the Netflix headquarters. For the past 2 months, I've witnessed strange occurrences every single night and have always wondered what in the world all of that was about. The common point is that all these videos were recorded in Las Vegas, Nevada, and were filmed live from the phones of those present at the scene. Witnesses reported seeing strange light beams in the sky, with over 100 occurrences in the same area from June 2020 to the present. In December 2023, for at least 17 nights, people observed small groups of UFOs moving at high speed and emitting flashing red, green, and white lights. They did not flicker like conventional airplanes or satellites, and these strange objects always moved directly towards the Netflix Air Force Base. The Netflix headquarters in Nevada and the vast complex located about 40 miles northwest of Las Vegas, which also includes the secretive Area 51, have become legendary in UFO folklore. The emergence of numerous reports of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, in military areas has raised many questions. Could this be a sign that extraterrestrials have come to Earth and are conducting reconnaissance on U.S. military bases? In light of the increasing appearance of unidentifiable anomalous phenomena, the U.S. Department of Defense was ordered to mobilize its entire electronic surveillance system to trace the origin of these foreign objects, but the final results remained far from promising. The mission commander stated that this unidentified flying object, UFO, was unlike anything ever recorded before. Experts also noted that sightings near military installations like NIST Least or Area 51, where many new aircraft prototypes are tested, are often attributed to developing advanced technologies. However, even government agencies cannot identify them, suggesting this requires extremely serious and cautious consideration. The topic of UFOs related to aliens has not traditionally been widely publicized. However, in recent years, hundreds of incidents discovered and reported by civilians have forced the U.S. government to be more transparent in providing information to the public. Citizens have grown weary of the cover-ups, while officials are grappling with the issue. Nevertheless, the information that has been disclosed continues to disappoint the public. Unidentified anomalous phenomena. Like previous congressional hearings on unidentified flying objects, UFOs, this event featured testimony from former military officials and an expert from the U.S. National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA. At the hearing, a summary video highlighting key events related to GFO was publicly screened. We now invite you to watch. A disc-shaped object flew at a speed many times faster than that of a commercial airliner. Another sphere moved with extraordinary speed and agility, unlike any known aircraft. An unidentified flying object, UFO, shaped like a pineapple was hovering over a military base. 4 former officials assert that humanity is not alone in the universe. They accuse the U.S. government of concealing evidence of advanced technologies and the presence of extraterrestrials from the public for decades. Although such claims are not new, the notable aspect of this hearing is that all 4 witnesses are former high-ranking officials who once held positions of power. Louis Ellis Rondeau, a counterintelligence officer, has repeatedly accused the U.S. government of concealing evidence about recovered UFO, unidentified flying object, technology. U.S. Navy Rear Admiral Tim Gallaudet has retired. Journalist Michael Schellenberger specializes in investigating unidentified flying object, UFO, retrieval programs. And finally, Mr. Michael Gone, NASA's Associate Administrator for Space Policy and Partnerships. All emphasize the need for greater transparency from the government, a reduction in the stigma surrounding the topic of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and proposed new policies to declassify historical documents on unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, and make them public. In response, the White House spokesperson dismissed the validity of this program and told reporters. The Ministry of Defense confirmed it does not possess any records, whether from the past or present, related to unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP. This is not the first time the U.S. Congress has held a hearing on unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and these witnesses are not the first to come forward and testify. The U.S. government is concealing information about advanced extraterrestrial technology. For a long time, conspiracy theories have existed suggesting that aliens once visited Earth and that the U.S. government recovered their spacecraft. The 1947 Roswell UFO incident was a real event. In addition, there are rumors about a special military base in Area 51, which is said to house technological vehicles not of this world. Area 51 is the name of a top-secret U.S. Air Force military base. Area 51 is located in the southern part of Nevada, in the western United States. It is situated approximately 134 kilometers northwest of Las Vegas, near the center and on the southern shore of Groom Lake. Area 51 is a top-secret military Air Force base where all activities are classified. It is often speculated to be a site for training, testing new aircraft, and developing new technologies. The profound mystery shrouding the base has turned it into a frequent subject of conspiracy theories and a focal point for legends about unidentified flying objects, UFOs. This place was never officially recognized as a secret base, but all research activities and events inside Area 51 were classified as top secret. Area 51 has become the focal point of modern conspiracy theories, primarily due to its high level of secrecy and its connection to classified aircraft research programs. The hypotheses include long-term examination and the application of reverse engineering from crashed extraterrestrial spacecraft, including materials alleged to have been recovered at Roswell. Research on individuals aboard spacecraft and the manufacturing of aircraft based on extraterrestrial technology, encounters or joint cooperative projects with extraterrestrials, as well as the development of technologies such as time travel and teleportation. In 2019, approximately 150 people gathered at the back gate of Area 51 with the intention of carrying out a raid. However, due to the overly strict security system, the operation failed and they were unable to break inside. To date, Area 51 has become a legendary location in science fiction works, believed to house alien spacecraft or detain extraterrestrial beings. However, what is the truth inside Area 51, and do aliens actually exist? Are we truly being threatened by some alien force out there? To this day, these remain vague questions without definitive answers. Assuming the prophet's words are true, that we were indeed visited by aliens, what would happen? I believe that if extraterrestrials have developed a more advanced level of technology than us, they are entirely capable of constructing spacecraft that travel many times faster than commercial airplanes. They will also attain a certain cultural level, so perhaps they are not as frightening as we imagine. This is the Mice Galaxy, also known as NGC 4676, a spiral galaxy located in the Coma Berenices constellation, approximately 290 million light-years from Earth. Essentially, this is the result of a past merger between two galaxies, forming a very long tail that resembles a mouse's tail, which is why scientists have named it the Mice Galaxy. In the process of converting data into sound, NASA used volume to represent brightness and pitch to represent color. We invite you to listen. This is the Helix Nebula, also known as NGC 7293. It is a planetary nebula located in the constellation Aquarius, approximately 655 light-years away from Earth. Scientists at NASA converted data into sound by scanning images from left to right, where red light was assigned to correspond to low-frequency notes. And blue light represents high pitch, similar to how the frequency of light increases from red to blue. Please listen to the sound of the Helix Nebula. This is known as the Pillars of Creation, part of the Eagle Nebula, located approximately 7,000 light-years from Earth. Creative stellar nurseries with their clever names are hiding newborn stars within their fragile pillars of gas and dust. It spans a vast area of 4 to 5 light-years. These majestic pillars are actually just a relatively small part of the entire Eagle Nebula, which spans an immense 70 by 55 light-years. In the process of sound creation, the sound is generated by scanning the image horizontally from left to right. Under both visible light and X-ray light. We invite you to listen. Next is the galaxy NGC 1300. NGC 1300 is a barred spiral galaxy located in the constellation Eridanus, approximately 65 million light-years from Earth. Scientists consider NGC 1300 to be the archetypal barred spiral galaxy. To convert images into sound, scientists use the principle: the brighter the pixel, the louder the volume emitted. Light from regions far from the galactic center will have a higher frequency when the radar scans counterclockwise through the galaxy. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in listening. M87 is a giant elliptical galaxy located in the Virgo constellation, approximately 53 million light-years from Earth. The black hole at the center of the M87 galaxy emits an extremely unique blue beam of light. Scientists converted a 3-layer image with 3 different wavelengths into sound by performing an ultrasonic scan from left to right. That includes radio waves, visible light, and X-rays, which correspond to increasing levels of energy. Please listen to the sound from the black hole at the center of the M87 galaxy. And here is the center of the Milky Way, the galaxy that contains our solar system. This area is believed to harbor a supermassive black hole, surrounded by a dense star cluster and cosmic clouds. This image combines data from 3 space observatories: Hubble, Chandra, and Spitzer. Scientists scan the image from left to right to convert sound. During this process, light from objects at the top is enhanced, while volume needs to be controlled based on light intensity. Ladies and gentlemen, may we now invite you to listen. This is the Canwell 73 star cluster, also known by another name, NGC 1851. NGC 1851 is a globular cluster, a dense group of stars bound together by gravity, located in the constellation Columba and approximately 40,000 light-years from Earth. Scientists used environmental scanning radar to convert sound. Stars farther from the center will have louder sounds, while more colorful stars will be represented by different timbres of the instruments. Please join us in listening. And this is the Whirlpool Galaxy, also known as NGC 5194. It is a spiral galaxy linked to an active galactic nucleus, located in the Canes Venatici constellation and approximately 23.5 million light-years from Earth. The sonification process begins at the apex of the image, then propagates radially and gradually moves clockwise around it. The radius is mapped to the notes in the melodic minor scale. Please join us in listening. Next is the Cat's Eye Nebula, also known as NGC 6543. It is a nebula located in the Draco constellation, approximately 3,300 light-years from Earth. Scientists used a radar-like scanning system, emitting from the center of the nebula and moving clockwise, to generate data about the elevation. Sounds from farther away are perceived as having a higher pitch, while sounds from brighter sources are perceived as louder. The cat's eyes emitted a characteristic, continuous buzzing sound. We cordially invite you to enjoy. And finally, we will explore the deep field image of Hubble together. The sonification process, carried out in 2014, transformed each galaxy in the image into a unique musical note. The later the note appears, the greater the distance between them. The pitch of a musical note is expressed through color. The lower the pitch, the warmer the color, for example, red. Conversely, the higher the pitch, the cooler the color, for example, blue. In just under a minute, you will hear the story of galaxies formed nearly 13 billion years ago, captured in the Hubble Deep Field image. Please join us in listening. Thank you all for watching. Of the surgical sounds described above, which one impressed you the most? Please share your thoughts by leaving a comment below. Thank you for always accompanying Tak2V over the past period. Hello everyone, I'll see you all in the next videos. Best wishes and goodbye.